welcome back to another Thursday. That's what day it is, right? Which means it is time for another Nozz watches some fucking garbage. I said we'd finish it. Didn't I? So we're gonna finish it. The Promised Neverland Season 2. God, feel real glad they skipped forward everything just to make the series end, because clearly they don't know what the fuck they're doing. But, when we last left off, our boys are being held at gunpoint because, you know, they finally got to the exit, and then they weren't. And then it turns out that they've been betrayed and all that, whatever. Yeah, you know, it's garbage. It's garbage. It doesn't deserve any more of an in detailed recap than that. So let's get in here and let's see how this garbage fire peters out, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Any plokes? So Kubi told me when it actually came out, and he's read all the manga, which is, oh boy. He said, "Man, can't wait to see how angry you are." And I'm like, "Hi. All right." Yeah, like, not gonna lie, like, I was kind of hoping that I wouldn't come back to this, but I mean, I have to, right? I was sick for like a week and a bit, and it made recording very, very difficult. And so, like, I kind of just focused on the stuff that I knew wasn't gonna make me miserable. But now I'm well again. Which means I have to make myself miserable. That's the rules. That's the rules of being a YouTuber. If you're not miserable, you have to make yourself miserable. But if you are miserable, then you gotta keep it at that level. Them's the rules. I just realized that scene there's a ripoff of JoJo Part fucking 4. Jesus. Everybody reaching up to the light. Oh boy. Let the voice of love take you higher. God, I hope the author of Promised Neverland, I don't know, I hope they fucking lose their eyesight or something. My dude, you literally work for the devil. Of course you're not free. You're just at a higher... Damn, I can't believe Emma's gonna make this friggin'... Emma's gonna take this collaborator and turn him to the good guy's side with a friggin' speech, huh? Fuck, I hate this. Come, join my team! The honorable gatekeepers who would feed other human beings to the demons. I'm sorry, what? I'm so... Oh, okay. Damn, so the Retry clan are a clan of rat bastards. Amazing. Who would have known? Oh god, and he's just figuring all this out in a thing that's just got human being corpses just in friggin' pickle jars. Amazing. So much rat bastard shit, man. The nobility of being a rat bastard. How did you find out that that's what was happening? Okay, and he just got a fucking Volvo. Why do they have... Why do they just have modern day cars? My man just rolling up in a fucking Hyundai. Jesus. God, this is stupid. So there's just a bunch of humans. So there's just like an entire group of humans that are just hanging out in the demon world, and they're just totally God, this is fucking stupid. I'm sorry you was such a bitch, Peter. Really? This is the thing? Humans are assholes. Ergo, it's not worth it to save humans. What the fuck? Why the fuck did the Japanese just have this idea that all humans are by default rat bastards when it's proven? It's been proven time and time again that most humans have some level of empathy so long as they are not in an absolutely, like, life or death situation. If a human is not in immediate danger of death, they will try and help other humans. It's called empathy. The fact that we have a word for people that don't have empathy is a fucking telling factor. And oh boy, you couldn't redeem the rat bastard, so you had him kill himself. Oh boy. So, why are we just staying in here? Were we gonna do some sort of rebellion? I don't know. The animation budget is, we gotta stay in here. We move, it costs like $100. It looked like you were just kneeling there with Her Majesty doing nothing. I don't know about that one. Well, so are the moms just staying there? They just gonna load up with the MP5s, just gun down every demon that comes through? We don't have social security numbers. We can't do nothing. You guys are kids. You could just roll up to an orphanage and be fine. Damn, Ray. Gonna talk to your fucking mom like that? Jesus. Just make sure you smash the portal on your way through, otherwise it's gonna be a problem. But we can forgive you now, because reasons. It's okay that you were doing horrible nightmare things because you were being made to at gunpoint. Man, if only that worked for the Nuremberg trials. Like, maybe more frigging rank and file Nazis should have said that, no, I was doing it at gunpoint though. If I'd had left, I'd have been shot. Oh wait, a lot of them did. And yeah, guess what? It didn't fucking work. Most of them got hung. Of course, the Japanese wouldn't know that because none of them went to Nuremberg. So, what about our boy that just wanted to hunt free-range humans? Like, is he just gonna pop through the human gate every now and again and be like, oh man, here I go, killing again? Like, hmm. Hmm. Man, sure is lucky she brought some wet naps so they would just be on her sleeve, all of that rat bastard blood, huh? They go through, the human world has been rocked by a nuclear apocalypse. It's basically just Fallout. Ain't that a kick in the head? And how lucky that the pen opens this ancient door. This modern day pen with a hologram thingy in it activates this ancient fucking door. How many of those pens did Minerva send out? Meshia was inside of the door, like the US government is there, like they're ready with, and they just light these kids up as they step through. Really? Really? Let me guess, they're gonna try and squeeze a season 3 out of this garbage. I'm not watching it. This show is dead to me now. Oh boy, so she's been planning just not going. Or you could just leave, shut the door behind you, and never have to deal with this ever again. Because you've rescued all the humans. Demons that don't want to take the cursed blood will either starve to death or be murdered by those that do. It is a self-correcting problem. You saved them all! You yoinked everyone and are sending them through the door! Who in the fuck are you saving? Just Fucking close the door. Close the door behind you. Fucking put a padlock on the other side. If the door doesn't open, they can't follow you. Plant some fucking C4 on it. Because you're a walking plot convenience, that's why. I really hope they didn't get a season 3. I really hope they didn't get a fucking season 3 greenlit. None of you assholes even know what the human world is like. You're gonna club someone's head in and go to jail. This is dumb. These kids are dumb. I hope all these kids step out of the friggin' portal into the middle of New York City and just get run over by a fucking taxi cab. Like, they just step out, I was like, oh wow, what a wonderful... Or hey, maybe it opens out into the Everglades. Kids get eaten by fucking gators. Like, the mass production kids, they're going to be basically brain dead, like, you're not saving them, you're basically saving a bunch of vegetables. Best thing for them is to go in the fucking juicer and be made into a nice V8. Phil just gets squished in the door, like... Pfft. How you gonna open the door, Phil? You don't go to pin? Dumbass! You ain't got the key to the door, dipshit! I imagine the other side of this door has, like, for them to be, like, receiving firearms and cars and everything, the other side of this door needs to be something that the human government is keeping an eye on. I mean, they're gonna step right the fuck out into a government facility full of armed guards. Or at least if this was well written, it would. Nope, they just step right the fuck out into New York City. On what appears to be Ellis Island, judging from that skyline. Wow. Amazing. Wonderful fucking symbolism. Hello, welcome to America. I sure hope you don't speak some weird language like Japanese. Here is a bunch of money. Do not tell anyone that we were feeding children to demons for the last several hundred years. 'Cause I need to get reelected. Fucking, of course he becomes a doctor. Of course, Mr. Sick-ass Brain Scars becomes a doctor. Of course he does. So is this the final episode? I hope it is. I'm gonna treat it as the final episode because by God, it's acting like one. Who are these assholes? Are these the mass production kids? If so, they look a lot older than they should be. Like, and also if they've been mass produced and don't have any education whatsoever, what the fuck is that? That looks actually pretty cool. Why the fuck are they skipping it? So Emma got to talk to a cool-ass dragon thing. But they skipped it. They overthrew the monarchy and got Mujika elected queen. Cool. That would have been something cool to see. Oh jeez. Oh fuck. God, fuck this show. Fuck this author. Fuck this studio. I hope they all go blind. I hope they all go blind and their pinky fingers fall off. That way they'll still be able to use their hands. It'll just be very inconvenient. Oh boy, Phil became a young adult boy and Emma didn't change at all. Oh jeez. And well, that feels like a season ender, so I'm gonna call that a season ender. Name a bigger downgrade. Friggin' Dr. Stone Season 1 to Season 2, or this Season 1 to Season 2? Which one's the bigger downgrade and the bigger disappointment? I'd argue that this one is probably the bigger disappointment, because at least Dr. Stone, I knew they were going to some dipshit war arc. Like, it got way worse than I expected it to, but at least I expected some dipshit war arc. Here, holy shit. Holy fucking shit. I don't know how you managed to make something feel both rushed and horribly drawn out at the same time. How the fuck do you manage that? Ugh. I swear to God, I better not see a Season 3 coming in 2022. I better not see that shit here. Good. Good. Okay, so let's start with this episode. So, basically, I mean, it came across as, like, super rushed. Like, Rat Bastard, like, explains himself in, like, 5 things. Like, oh, you want to be friends? Sorry, I can't be redeemed. We don't got time for a redemption arc. Dead. And then everything else is just a monologue of like, oh, we're going to fix everything, and here's how we're going to fix everything. And then the rest of it is just fucking a slideshow of them fixing it. Like, I mean, I'm glad they took this out back and shot it. But, like, goddamn, did they have to make it so boring? Usually a public execution has a little bit of je ne sais quoi, you know what I mean? I mean, people came out in droves to see guillotines during the French Revolution for a reason. Catch a touchdown ball. Hey guys, I caught the king's head. Oh shit, I'm gonna be the next one to get married. Fun fact, they actually did do that with either the king of France or like one of the higher up nobles. The crowd was getting super pumped up because this guy everyone recognized was like a massive piece of shit and they were excited to see him die. So the executioner grabbed the head out the basket. It was like, hey, look at that shit. Hey. And he yeeted it into the crowd and some guy caught it. And they found it like in the late 90s in like his like great grandkid's freaking attic. Just a skull like in the back of a fucking old ass trunk. Like imagine, like just taking it home like a fucking touchdown ball. I hope that I hope the guy didn't like just leave the head to rot. I hope he like defleshed it, maybe like pickled it or something. I don't know. Jesus. God, the fucking smell in that trunk though. Jesus. But God, I have to talk about the show. I really don't want to. God damn it. Okay, so yeah, this episode is garbage. This whole season was garbage. So the first season was very much a great escape kind of thing. The whole thing was about escaping from the demon farm, and then the implication was, oh, we're gonna learn how to survive. We're gonna escape to the other humans. We're gonna do this and this and this, and then the season started off fine. Started off all right. Had them running from demons. We had like Sanju and Mujika show up, be like, oh, not all demons are bad. So what I thought it was gonna be, they're going to follow the paths. They're going to follow the pathway led by Minerva. They're going to get to that bunker. They're going to stay in that bunker for a little bit. Minerva's going to give them the next clue. They're going to like use that bunker as a home base. Start finding the clues. Maybe meet some other people that escaped, and then like eventually lead off to like finding the portal back to the human world or wherever the humans in this world are, because I don't think they knew that it was a separate world that the humans are in yet. And then like they run into massive conflict, like some sort of survivalist anime is what I expected. Instead we got like, I don't even know what the fuck this is. I don't even know what the fuck, like fucking, because every time they start getting like a major plot point going, they abort it. Like, fucking Christ. They abort it like Christian parents thinking the rapture's tomorrow. Like, holy shit. Someone's gonna get mad at that one. It's just garbage. I mean, the quality of the visuals got worse and worse each episode. They had an over-reliance on CG. A lot of the demon designs got lazier and lazier to the point where, like, you'd see, like I don't know, just generic demons, which is kind of lame because before, like, every demon was somewhat different unless they were a beast demon, which kind of made sense because individual demons would, of course, model themselves in the way they felt, like, instead of just, all appearing the same. The thing with Norman was super contrived, because it's like we had already accepted that Norman was dead. And apparently, the manga is a lot longer than this, so they jumped from the beginning of the arc to the very end of the arc and skipped 99% of the fucking manga. You don't have to put the ending of the manga in the anime in order to finish the adaptation. You just kind of got to get them to a point where it's like, oh, and we got more adventures, but you got to see the manga, you fool! That will fund to season 3, ho ho! From what I've heard, because I don't know anything about the manga, I'm anime only on this. From what I've heard, the manga does kind of go off the deep end towards the end, but there's a decent bit of good arcs and shit, before it gets to that point. So, the manga is, 90% good and 10% shit at the end. But I'd rather have that. I'd rather just have I'd rather, even if we only got done with 2 arcs, right? Apparently there's an arc called the Goldie Field arc where Emma is taken to a farm where it's basically for demons that want to hunt, and they do it most dangerous game style, and Emma picks up a fucking M16 and lights up some demons. That sounds really fucking stupid, but it also sounds fun as fuck. I would argue that maybe they should have taken this season, assuming the Goldie Field arc isn't too far away, right? Maybe they should have taken this season to the end of the Goldie Field arc, and then have Emma standing there with an M16, all right, friggin', I still got a lot of work to do, but this is a start. You know? Or maybe, like, end this season with Emma getting captured and taken to Goldie Field. Like, if that's too far away, you know? Like, I would rather have no conclusion, no closure, and being told, go read the manga, fucko, than whatever the fuck this is, because this is actual fucking garbage. But, yeah, that's all I gotta say. This is garbage. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I don't want to think about this anymore. This is shit. This is shit. And I am very, very disappointed in everybody that was involved in it. Holy shit, dude. Oh, boy. But that's my opinion. That's what I think. So let me know what you think of this down there in the comments. Whether you liked it, you disliked it, or you're going to bring up something I left out. Because, hey, that's entirely possible. Because I don't want to talk about this anymore. But if people leave comments, then I will respond to them. Because I am bound. I am bound to that as a lesser demon. But yeah, as always, everybody, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share social media, tell your friends, hit the share button down below. And if you want, you can always support me on Patreon, which is linked down there in the description, and on the end card. As well, people keep the show up and running. Thank you guys a whole bunch. If you want more stuff from me, then I post anime every single day, and I also try and stream every day. In fact, I should be streaming today. I should be streaming Sea of Thieves with Mitch, another Goblin VTuber. And that should be linked in a card somewhere, and that should be happening at around about 3. I still have to nail down the exact time with him, but it's probably around 3. And yeah. Hey, everybody. So, as always, I'll see you in the next video. But most of all, become a trash mammal today, and I'll see you a real gallery.